The ex-con had just walked out of prison, but his first welcome home gift was a gambling trap waiting for his whole family. The man returned to the county town with one bag. His younger brother rushed to pick him up, but his sister-in-law was not happy. To her, he was still a useless man who wasted years behind bars. But their tiny shop had already been taken over by gamblers. A few thugs sat around the mahjong table, pretending to play casually, but every tile was set. They mocked the brother, drained their money, and acted like the shop already belonged to them. His sister-in-law warned him not to start trouble, but he only glanced at the table and smiled. In prison, he had met an old gambler who taught him every dirty move in the game. These men were using signals, fake mistakes, and fixed hands to cheat. When everyone thought the ex-con was just a loser, he sat down and started calling their cards before they moved. The thugs laughed at first. Soon, their faces changed. He won again and exposed how they were feeding each other points. The cheaters panicked. Only then did the sister-in-law realize he had skills no one expected. But the real enemy was not at that table. Behind those gamblers was a local boss called Black Lord. He wanted the family shop and wanted the brother trapped in debt. When he heard an ex-con had ruined his plan, he ordered his men to make him disappear. That night, a bigger trap opened. The gang lured the family into a private casino. The table was full, and every player looked like he had already won. The brother was terrified. The sister-in-law wanted to leave, but the man changed into a red shirt, walked to the table, and sat down like he had been waiting for this moment. The players mocked him for being poor and pushed the bet from thousands to tens of thousands. The family only had a little over 100,000, but the man kept following. When they called him crazy, he calmly raised again. Then the cheating began. They believed they had controlled the cards. They thought his hand was the weakest one on the table. One player even laughed that unless he had three of a kind, he was dead. But what no one expected was that the man was not watching the cards. He was watching their hands. He remembered every shuffle, every cut, and every hidden signal. He let them cheat first, then dragged them deeper. The stakes climbed to 200,000. One thug even told him to bet his eyes. His brother almost collapsed, and his sister-in-law begged him to stop. But the man only said one thing: open the cards. The opponent revealed his hand and laughed. Everyone thought the ex-con was finished. But the next second, the man exposed the truth. He had never touched the cards they claimed he switched. The real cheater was standing right across from him. At that moment, the police walked in. The gang froze. The man calmly pointed at the table and said they were running an illegal gambling den. The boss's men denied it, claiming there was no real money, only play money. But the table was covered with evidence, and every arrogant face turned pale. The ex-con had not come to gamble. He had set a trap inside their trap. The sister-in-law finally understood that the man she looked down on had just saved the family. But before they could walk out, Black Lord received the news. His face darkened and he gave one final order: if the man could not be beaten at the table, then he would be dealt with outside it.